Hey, everybody. World's foremost horticulturist here today. Today to bring the beneficence of my great depth and knowledge to the entire plant kingdom. We're going to continue uplifting. Yesterday, we brought the trees to the pinnacle of treedom. Look at that, level 4 modules. We can do anything with those if by anything you mean you want more trees. And we're going to continue marching down the list today. So, first, chores. Actually, first off, we have a viewer reported screw up. We are not going to go into detail about who screwed up or why things were screwed up. We are just going to proceed like mature adults and look at this and observe that at some point someone was pumping cyanic around. And look, there is a red underground here and a blue underground here. That doesn't make sense. Oh, it's so silly. Wow. Wow, that was a amazing kind of... It's not an error, really. It's more of an oversight. It's a little paperwork kind of issue here. It's kind of like a parking ticket. All right, we fixed that. Good. Here we have a preview of my later on today. As we have caravan drama still. There's a bug in the system which is affecting ground caravans, and only ground caravans in very large bases. I'm seeing it on a daily basis now, which is... I'm not sure what to think about it, because my code was running for a very long time, and nothing was breaking. And yet now, it's this guy. See, look, he's just stuck. Again, the profile is exactly the same. Look at this. He's just stopped. He has been stopped. And as before, we have to save our specimen. We got 3 of them now. We're going to have to investigate this. At least with 3 instances saved, I should be able to figure out at least the fingerprint of what is happening. As for the ultimate cause, who knows? Something pathfinding. I have no idea. I'll look into it. It's aramid fiber super steel bug. There. And this, as mentioned, is going to be my later today. I have a lot to do. A lot to do. But that's on my list. Anyway, for the moment, now that we have successfully snapshotted this guy, you can continue. I wonder if this is a Caravan 1. Shouldn't be. Why would you stop right here? See, he's in the slow queue. You can tell because he hasn't picked up immediately. Let's watch him for a moment. See, it got to here, and my working, see, then he's out of the slow queue now, and he's on his way. My pet theory at the moment is that there's a pathfinding failure, because that's the only thing that made sense with the lead container problem, which we have also snapshotted. But she just lost the plot right here on the way to here. So there was something that happened. He had to pathfind from here to here, and he just couldn't do it. There's a problem with the pathfinder. I don't know. That's a theory. It could also be many other things. I gotta go look at it. Anyway, this is now done. Fix vat brains. That's got 2 exclamation points. You think maybe that's important? I think vat brains are generally pretty important. What's our problem here? I don't even remember. Missing 3s. We're missing molybdenum. Are you stuck too? You shouldn't be. What's going on? Oh, you don't have any phosphate glass. Oh, that's possibly a solvable problem. So it looks like it's being made. FOSS. That's not good. So it fell to 0 and it's falling out. So this guy's just not delivering. Can't perform. And there's 2 of them, and they're not in sync. So let's just try to figure out what the problem is. Full up. Full, okay, first off, cargo is empty. This, full up. This, empty. We don't have enough rust. This is what I was saying when I said the steel... This new steel recipe based on rust isn't very good. Because rust is... not... It's actually a fairly precious commodity. Weird thing to say, but true. Do we need more transport? What's going on here? Like, we have to make rust with great intention. It's not free. So we've already... We haven't gone super prod here. We've gone fairly proddy. So it's just rust production, not what I need it to be. Oxide. Do I need more transport? Is this going to jam at some point? How are we on nitrobenzene? Got plenty of that. Got plenty of iron plate. And this guy's waiting, so we're backed up here. What is our problem here? Nitrobenzene should be taken from source, so the pressure is appropriate. We're full prodded. We can't vent fast enough. Is this just more transport? Is this guy going to reach in time? No, he's not. This is more transport. Does rust deserve to be in the wormhole? Probably not. It stacks okay. It's not needed in many things. It's needed in a few things, not a lot of things. Alright, so yes, we need more transport. In fact, let's add 2 more. Occurred to me that we're putting too many of these guys out of work. They're gonna cause us problems eventually. And this also opens up ability to speed it up a little more. We should go do that. Just to put a bow on rust production. Now if you see it, you should fix it all the way, right? So FOSS. So right here, this is... No, we need rust production. Neither one of them are stuck, though. So you... Okay, they're not set on appropriate offsets, are they? That's another problem. No, they're not. And the offsets don't really work, and that's another problem. Yeah, I still haven't come up with a definitive solution to this. To them being in sync. Alright, we're just going to have to come back to that again and again and again and again, repeatedly, until we find a solution. Alright, so... It doesn't even look like speed is necessary. We've got a full stacked belt coming out here. And it's being absorbed. It's not quite full, I guess. It's just 5 hands per side. And that's almost full, I guess. Alright, we're going to leave this alone for the time being, I think. Like, one more hand would give a little more. I have serious questions about all of this, though. We're already so very sped. Okay, this guy's finally picking up. The system isn't stopping. So we should see oxide. Like, these little dips should peg out. Like, this dip shouldn't happen. But that's not a lot of space under the curve for for my calculus bros out there. There's not a whole lot to be salvaged. I might have to just do a different belt. And this guy can't vent because of everything. Yeah, let's just add a couple more, just to make sure this belt is always super saturated. But at the same time, another belt is the next way to do it. Just instead come over here. Here, let's just do that, right? You say it, you see it, you do it. And it's easy like this. Now, of course, we do see the issue in that those are red loaders. And we probably could get slurry down here really easily. In fact, slurry is right there. Slurry passes straight through this block. Okay, it's nice that slurry's everywhere now. So I guess we'll make this a bit better. And this just gets pulled back. I don't know where it gets pulled back to, and I'm not gonna stress about it. Okay. There we go. So this is going to be going at higher rate now because we can vent it out properly. Yeah, these are all vented properly. And it's filling properly and it's being taken away at much greater rate. So maybe we can say the rust problem is now solved. We should see a substantial bump. Yeah, right there. Yeah, from a peak of 20 up to a 26, so like 30% more. And then if we want more, then we just mega speed this. Not today, though. And we're running low on nitrobenzene, which is this stuff, actually. Which can be upgraded. And do I have those on me? That would be kind of a miracle, wouldn't it? We need how many fluidized bed reactors? 10. Then we will give them the gift of more prod as well. And so this area will be a bit more efficient. Huzzah. Fluidized bed reactors. Again, we have to go because we were lazy. Well, I think we did manage to do this. Now, fluidized bed reactors are here. Nice. We have to get rid of saw blades here. Nice. So we will also buff nitrobenzene 2 different ways. One more speed, one more prod. And it's already speed moduled. And so it will act synergistically. Synergistically. So, upgrade. Oh, I should have. This is making 100 a second. That's what it was. Yeah, 100 a second. Alright, put it back now. Now it's 150. Oh, we have 10 of these. Oh, it's time to distribute. And now they are making 112 and more efficiently. So it's a little more, but it's also a little more efficient. And then we can speed it more to make it actually more real, more better. I accept this. This is okay. And this is stuffed up. And no one's waiting to drop. Okay, someone just grabbed. That's funny. And just go in here and then still. This is slowly working everyone out, but it was a major bottleneck. All right, right now this is going to be clearance. Now we're going to have it in stock until someone comes and snags some. And you? No, it's still in stock. All right, we have positive pressure on that now. We have increased nitrobenzene production. We're just going to say we fixed vat brains now. We should probably go take a look at phosphate glass again. We should probably, in fact, be obsessively checking phosphate glass. Where is it? It's around here. In this area. In this era. No, really, where is it? off base. Foss. No, it's way over there. Okay, wasn't even looking in the right spot. That's fine. That's cool. Right here. All right, I want you guys going better. Why not? So 2 are coming. You're kind of in sync. I guess we're going to watch this drop. Are you ahead? I hope not. Oh, wait, this drop is happening right now. All right, you're dropping, you're dropping, you're dropping, you're dropping. And this guy hits, and he doesn't even get through the first gate. So this should trigger after all of this floods out, which isn't going to be long, and then that guy's going to go. Let's sit and watch. We do not do enough of this. Just sitting and watching the factory. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do. I have 13 of them now. This is kind of vital. I got stuff in my inventory. That shouldn't happen. This is completely flooding out, so it should eventually trigger that guy long before this guy comes back. So we should be a bit more efficient, and this can't be prodded. Oh, we're almost low on acetylene. That's interesting. That's our next bottleneck. Yeah, we're almost dry on acetylene, in fact. Here, let's go look at that. And then wind our way back to this. Give that some more time to figure out what it's doing. Acetylene's an old gas. I don't even know where I'm going right now. I'm assuming we're going towards acetylene, but there's no guarantee of that. Oh, we are going towards acetylene. Alright, so this is in fact just going as hard as it can. It needs to be more sped, more prod, more better. And it's hardly sped at the moment. So how many gasifiers do we need? This looks like 8 of them. Okay, let's go do that. I don't have any gasifier. Why do I have rust on me? That is an indictment. This much inventory space, I kind of feel like I've left a box somewhere. Gasifiers we have in stock. Right there. Good. And then some of this we just get rid of. Jettison that. Does this go away? Do you know what to do with gradione sample? They don't. Alright, I'll have to deliver that back somewhere. 13. We have to figure out what to do. Where's our current pain point? I guess I discover that by looking at alien sample and walking all the way back. If I really feel like it, I guess I could upgrade science on that, but that's not our bottleneck. Where does acetylene go? It's right there. I'm close. I have some instincts. Alright, right now you're making 62 a second. And after we spam that, now you're making 94, and it's 77 and more efficient. Is it time to drop our large friend? We don't really have we got 5 4s up there, which is unfortunate. You. You are, of course, 5 4. And that makes much more. Is this going to overlap? No, it's going to be perfect. It's going to be perfect. And these guys go faster too. So everything is perfect, except maybe we don't have enough water. Because that's always what happens. Oh, you're being sped too. This is for you. How much water do you make? 42k. That should be enough. Unless you're also pressurizing other places too. And it makes slaked lime. It's waste slaked lime. That's actually... I wonder if this is appropriately piped. Because it's highly pressurized at the moment. Kind of worrisome, actually. Let's investigate that. Let's not wonder. Let us not live in a world beyond our understanding. Let us figure things out before this jams. All right, so we come here, and this is pumping it in as hard as it can. This is not really what we want to do, huh? Because this is primary production slaked lime. This is wired backwards. Okay. You need to go the other way. And you are less than... Oh, it's a double thing, huh? Never mind. So we're only taking from this when there's enough that this system isn't going. But we shouldn't be pumping into this unless there's a need. So there's a dual pump setup here. Kind of... this is getting kind of complicated, isn't it? Alright, so you pump into this. Greater than that. Then you take this when it's available, but you don't do forever. Alright. And now we need this. And you should only pump out when there is a solid need. So less than 12K. That's usually what we do. And now you get put into this system. And without this, this is still not behaving appropriately. This is still almost completely pressurized. So we're going to keep looking, right? Because I know we use lots and lots of slaked lime. And this goes into here. And it gets pumped out. So this says we have another free source of slaked lime somewhere. It is getting pulled through, and the pressure is dropping a little bit. Yeah, the pressure is dropping. We now have space. But there's other slaked lime making its way into this, huh? Or we're competing with this, and this is not properly regulated. In fact, I'm going to leave that for another day, I believe. Acetylene is now... needs calcium carbide? Really? And you need coke? For real? So you need coke and limestone? Oh, don't I have a solution for this? Friends? Don't I have a solution? You need to stop. You are empty. You are done. You are going to go right there, and you will wait for me. Wait until I have further instructions. This needs to empty out. And that comes from lime. And it will be consumed here. The question is whether we're going to consume enough with this batch of coke. So you gotta wait. Go right there. All right. So it is taking it out, and I'm hoping... we're not going to go through this entire caravanserai. That's unfortunate. And we can dress the room a little bit. And then just right here, we're going to slam down our new friend. We should go get slurry. I know it's right there. We don't have to go get it. It's right there. And are we kind of low on wormholes? Let's check on that and see if we can somehow encourage this to be made. Oh, one more was made. Weren't we waiting? Oh, it has all the pieces it needs? It needs a perfect sample. Ah, that's right. It needed intelligent unit. Now perfect samples should be going. I guess maybe it's not because we're not pulling on it based on this need. Oh, Chorecocks are backing up. That's good. So you're going to grab some, and those perfect samples are going somewhere. We may have to increase perfect sample production. Let's take a look at that. We're out of vat brains, I think. Yeah, just looking at it over time, it's been kind of steady last hour. We may need more perfect samples, which will mean just increasing animal part production. They're idle most of the time for most of them. So are you done? Okay, good. So this can now be picked up. All of these things go away. And there's 2 pipes of coke getting out. And now this is stuck. So unfortunately, this is waste limestone, which I will go put back. In fact, we're going to grab a lot of this. There. This is all waste limestone, for which we can take to the waste limestone stack. And then we're going to see what's wrong with science. Our goal of 4 sciences a day, probably, we can see it slipping out of reach right now. It won't be today, unfortunately. And with that, it's running out of time. What was I doing? Where was I doing? Who was I doing? Acetylene is done right north of me. Okay, so we're almost there. Alright. So that guy's here. Let's watch and see if he recovers. See, I've placed a wall in front of him. And now he has his path, which he decided on, has failed. And now he's stuck, and he's waiting to re-wander, and he should find a new path. There he's re-wandering. That's what he's supposed to do. And then the Pathfinder is going to run at the end of this wander cycle right here. And then when the Pathfinder is done rerunning, he should find a new path that takes into account that this exists, and then proceed to his goal from that. Let's see if that actually happens. It's all slow. Oh, wait, he stopped. That's our bug. We just saw it live. We saw it live play out. That's so very incredibly lucky. Because this guy's never going to move again. Look at that. He is never, ever going to move again. And we just saw it happen. We saw it happen. He found, we put down this blocker. This blocker blocked the path. Then he wandered. We saw that. That was, you're supposed to find a slightly different position. That's what happens when the wander kicks in. And then after the wander kicks in, the Pathfinder is supposed to refire. And it did not. Or if it did, it failed. So possibility 1. Pathfinder did not fire after wander. Possibility 2. The fact that this guy is obviously in the slow queue interfered with the wander recovery mechanism. Either way, we have some great data right now. And we have a confirmation on why it happened. Caught live on camera. It's kind of shocking. I was expecting to have to hunt that bug for days. What? Excuse me? Why do you not allow me to put down my most glorious object? Oh, right there. I see it. Alright, we'll just put it here instead. I am nothing if not flexible. Alright, we need 2 cokes and a limestone. So you are only coke. Coke. Man, that gives me so much hope for this debug session later today. I thought it was going to be a snipe hunt. Alright, there we go. And then you guys here, you can continue being red belt. It's fine. Red belt's cool. We got by for a long time on red belt. There we go. Now the problem is, we might need multiple I kind of want to stop everything, please. We're going to address this. Okay, what's the button I press? That's the button I press. And we want to get rid of this as well. That's the button I press. We're getting rid of some of the doubles. Alright, there you go. We reclaim 2 extra spaces. I'm still not sure at all if this is actually going to work out for real, See, this guy's going to do the same thing. Are you going to do the exact same thing? Here, let's watch. His path has been interrupted by the big new building that wasn't expected. Oh, he found his way around. Okay, so normal pathing found its way around. I gotta fix this soon. Because this is going to continue wrecking my factory until I actually get this settled. Well, like I said, I know what I'm doing later today. But I also have time scheduled in the wood shop. I got plans for today. It's going to be a very busy day for me. Which is why I'm glad I'm getting this worked out. Under other circumstances, I might consider recording 2 episodes today to build my buffer, but no, I got too much stuff to do. I don't like seeing that, especially since we messed with that last episode. How is this? So you guys no longer have this, so have we fallen? Fallen? Oxide. Completely trashed out here for a while. What is that? That's missing an additive. I think. Let's look. No, plenty of grease. Plenty of Dow froth. Dow froth is okay. Dow froth is fine. I am very suspicious of all of this. Shale oil? Shale oil is full up. Shale oil is also a problem. And then right here, this is our known bottleneck. That's a known bottleneck. Dextrine, maybe? Oh, we noticed that this guy is empty. And this makes sodium cyanate, which makes... Now, yellow dextrine's made right here and we're full up. I don't know what this is doing. What is sodium? Oh, it's going this way. Is sodium cyanate. Oh, this is our new bottleneck. And we can definitely do something about this. Well, okay, there's urea. Do I put sodium carbonate in the wormhole? This is our new bottleneck, 100%. We have space for wormholes down here. We can definitely use them. Do I just put carbonate in the wormhole? We don't have carbonate. Oh. That would make it more difficult, wouldn't it? We'd have to make a wormhole down here and pull it down. Because sodium carbonate is made in so many different places now. I have concerns. Sodium carbonate is just limestone and sodium hydroxide, also wormhole material. I should probably rip all of this down. All of this stuff is just on a wormhole right now. Do I just set up a wormhole that produces its own sodium carbonate and then slowly shift off of all of these? That would be very, very modern. It's what the mega basers do. Huh. Why are you jammed? Oh, we don't have... I think we kind of gotta, right? This guy's trying to get limestone. And this isn't producing hardly anything. How are we... I've got questions. So do I want to do I want to add carbonate and sodium sulfite and then kind of worry about this coming in? Kind of worry about a lot of stuff. I think we have to experiment with it though, right? I can just see if this actually works out. But before we do that, we have to address science. Here, what's going on here? More nanofibrils. Here, we're going to put this on our list. Experimental sodium carbonate build. We're going to put that on our list. We're going to try something really new. I've seen the megabasers do this, but I am not certain where exactly I am in my journey towards megabase. I mean, the base is pretty big, but would you call it mega? I don't know. Alright, so we're waiting for a lot of phosphate glass. And in the last while, it's really only been 3 minutes? I don't think so. I think this drop happened. I think we're still kinda... Oh, maybe not. We have one coming back. Maybe we finally hit a good rhythm here. Maybe I should trim these before I cause myself a problem. We need more acetylene. Okay, that's... Well, no. You are completely disconnected. Alright, you are never running. You are just there. Okay, we can go fix that. I feel like things are slowly slipping away from me, friends. Oh, that's just off center. I was just put in the wrong spot. Oh, this has made 0 products. There, it's made its first product. Congratulations to me. Look, I found 20% more production. We are 20% more efficient in this area right now. Why? Thanks to me. Alright, I don't know what to think about any of this. Well, I know what I'm going to do this. We're going to use this for experimental sodium carbonate. Here, let's check and see, just confirm that vat brains are our problem here. And then trace that back. We have no vat brains. Right, got it, understood. There were 2 exclamation points for a reason, friends. Oh, they are being made, though. Why don't we have an endless profusion of brains? Why isn't this going? Arthurian code. Why is everything broken? You. What are you doing? You are waiting for whatever is in this bin, and that is a pharmaceutical. This pharmaceutical is not here, and we need it. This pharmaceutical is not here, and we need it. Okay. We can add another layer of prod to this. We can. We need collagen. This is stuffed up and broken. Okay. Okay, so we actually have to export urea here. We can actually remove this. Because this is just stuff that's in the wormhole. And the answer is, once again, the wormhole. And now we're going to be doing experiments, seeing if waste urea can be put back in the wormhole without it jamming. That's going to be, that's just going to be unknown here. You're done. You join the ranks of the unemployed. I don't think you dropped. You did not. Here, I want you to drop until you're done. What am I doing? I am running here. Notepad, go away. You're looming over my shoulder. You're making me nervous. I don't know if we're going to get to uplifting today, but we are going to be doing interesting things. So I think that's a fairly decent trade. And I'm the one at the keyboard, so my opinion is slightly more valuable. Not that I don't value the opinions of my glorious fans. However, I held a quick vote, and the vote said do the weird things. We're going to find out if it works or not. So what we're doing right now is we need to drain this guy out, and we need to solve this problem for a bit. So if I take this, this entire thing starts going again. If I just run forward like that, and I scoop up some urea and a whole lot of other stuff, this will get the belt flowing again for the time being. And then while we are time beings, I don't really agree with that. I don't disagree with that, but I don't agree with that right now. But I do agree with putting more on there, and then you are at your speed limit, which is not, probably not bad, just to be clear. It's also not what we want. There. Now it's going mucho fast and properly prodded. Alright. I guess I just accept urea in my inventory for right now. So it scoops that out. I just want this guy to empty. See, we're scooping after this, so we have to wait for it to come all the way back around. Here, let's help. Let's make a hole right here. A hole for collagen. A machine for pigs. Take that, but not those. I like that I really have to think about where I dedicate the level 3 modules. Alright, these guys are going to drop. That drops, and that actually makes things start to run again. Maybe? This will eventually trigger. It will. Then we're going to make a sodium carbonate. No, then we have more nanofibrils, though I think all of the other disasters here have bought us a little bit of time. I don't know what's going to happen when this guy empties out, because we need all this to empty out as well. Maybe we need to just kind of chill on this for right now and come back later. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. What are you waiting for? Collagen? It's coming back around, don't worry. All of this is unproddable. Very strange, I have to say. But this is going to wreck us. I'm glad we noticed. Oh, and this one's also a problem. Why are you a problem? It's not collagen. It's just you're not fast. Alright. I can help you. I can help. Why do I see low power? Why did I see the words low power? No. We're full up. We're full up. What's wrong? Why do you say low power? Oh, it was just taking a while to charge. Alright. That makes more a second. I'm not sure if it's enough. Universal religion has been lost. Kinda under a little bit of pressure right now. Not gonna deny it. There we go. Better. Kinda, sorta wishing I had some control over my life. Wishing that was definitely go better. Alright, but we'll get through this. This will eventually pick itself up. If some of the collagen actually makes it back around. Oh, look how much is made. That's nice. So it gets shoveled out. Now you need cridrons. Alright, I just need to return to this later. I also need to get rid of these anti-tumor nano machines. I don't really know how they got in my inventory, but they clearly did. Oh, that's nice. How did I pick those up? I probably was just walking over things. Maybe there were remnants of an explosion at some point. That happens. Alright, and Cridron being produced. This is being produced. Or will be produced. Right there, are you guys take them all? Yeah, you are going to take them all. Greedy guts. How many of these are you going to actually scoop up? Oh, a lot. A full 6. Oh, you missed one. Good. Get it. Get it. Put it in. Is that enough? You also need 30. Wow. So this might take a little while to actually sort itself out. We have to wait for the pressure to build up. Ah, there we go. Now you're first in line. Now you will go. Oh, maybe not. Now we have to wait again. Maybe production isn't high enough of these guys. Of the Cridron Cortex. We have to wait for this to fill completely back up. Let's assume that's true. If that's true, these are already sped pretty fast. These are making 2 a second. This guy's eating almost all of that, in fact. And this guy's eating 11 a second, but that's not real. So I guess the answer is yes. We have to speed these just a bit more. Just a bit. Nothing super huge. Just a little 5-4 right here. Oh. That was probably not the right place to put this. There we go. Okay, like that. Only, obviously, not like that. I don't understand what's going on. There we go. Okay, there we go. He says with increasing authority in his voice. Like that, but actually not like that. Did this actually go? I wasn't looking. Yes, it did. And it's got nice 60 prod on. And this is now... Okay, now these are being made, and that guy backed up. We're not finished here. Keep that in mind. Here. Not finished with pharmaceuticals. Kind of feel like my boast at the beginning of the episode is going to remain just that. An empty... Oh, that looks so great. Go, empty that cargo. You are king. Oh, now we're getting back to this. So this is going to be our new bottleneck soon. Okay, that's fine. Bio battery is not being made because we are missing nanofibrils. All right. I'm just going to try to hang on to these level 3 prod mods. And we're going to be back to this. Just hang on. What I want now is to spell pharmaceuticals correctly. I'm not going to let you see it. Pharmaceuticals. That's not it either. Okay, I shamefully spell check myself. There. Okay, look. I spelled it correctly. In the very first try. I did it. I did it. Okay, so what am I doing at the moment? There are many open threads. I'm waiting for that to burn out. I need to make... Do I just go make more nanofibrils? I thought there was something more important than that. We've kneecapped this, and we're waiting for it to fully process. It's going to take a bit. I guess I'm just going to go do nanofibrils since it's in front of me. Okay, will do. Alright, so I guess I need 4 repo centers and then just a caravan, right? Which, suddenly, I have a lot of. I keep thinking I missed my turn, but no, the factory is just that big now. Okay, we can do this. We gotta keep focused. Focus. I want repo centers. Give me 4 happy hearts. And I'm gonna need some paving material. Not too much. Maybe 1 more brick. Alright, and this is for you. Here, slowly get rid of that, please. What else? Anything else can go in? Probably. Don't think about it. Let's go. So, now, up here, we need more nanofibrils. Oh, there we go. We also have... Oh, vat brains arrived. That's wonderful. It's not going to last. All right, so we have to implement better numals pretty quick because we need that for terrible thing. Unfortunately, that is not going to be something that's happening at the snap of my fingers. Let's do Kicalc and finish that uplift. Okay, good. Research that. Might even make it through by the end of the episode. Depends on... No, it should. It should. Vat brains don't run out that fast. I am going to this location. Actually, we're getting pretty high up here. Hopefully we can just slap this in. Where is my eraser? With which we erase. And then we have our builder with which we build. Oh, it happens so fast now. All right, then we haven't done this in a long time. This is no longer really useful. It's just habit, really. Yay, I did it. We have more power. Our power problems are solved. We added 10 more windmills. Yep, indeed. Everything's great. So what we want is this. Oh, hopefully I have enough pressure pumps on me. We just want to slam it down right here. What's with this? I can't put it down. Oh, because those are, it's getting their water from underground pumps. Put it down like you can. And then we will fix it, also like we can. So this whale must now duplicate this whale. Okay, everybody in. Come on, in the boat. Only... Cool trick, right? You go here. Go there instead. Alright, go. Your new life awaits. I need how many of these now? I have some? No, I'm in the wrong place. Did I just reprogram the wrong whale? I did. I think. No, I didn't. It didn't take. Ah, whatever. Try it now. There. All right, so how many? I need 6 times 4. I need 24 blue Zillipho. Very well. 1, 2. And that will be enough there. Then we just have to worry about, we have to get water in. And then we have to make sure these guys are headed out properly. Right there, something like that. Except that was a bit much. That still was a bit much. I guess I just have a structural inability to pick the correct square. Alright, so we have materials coming in. They're getting picked up right now. All that stuff, we have to hook up some lines. I wonder how much... It's eating quite a lot of plankton. Hopefully this isn't going to cause an issue. There, you have your plankton. And then the pressurized water has to come from here. And we have a pump that can just sit right there, right? There. This eats, we need 2,000 a second. Now we got 2,000 a second. Good. So there's our pressurized water. Nice and self-contained. And then this guy's going to come back with more Zillipho larvae. And we have to get them to their destiny. Their destiny to become nanofibrils. Imagine using chitosan for this. Ugh. Oh. fear, the horror. And join in the fun. All right. So these guys probably need to go faster, right? Oh, we've been aggressively speeding these guys. All right, we're going to aggressively speed you for more. Some more. So right now it's at 1 every half second. So if we do this and just drop you down like so, that's still not enough. It's getting on the way though. Oops. And we probably need like one right there. It does a 4-4. Yeah, it hits everybody. All right, that's still not enough. Wow. Well, we have better mods for that. There, finally, we are moving fast enough now. Wow, though. All right, nanofibrils in the bin. Materials in the bin, not you, though. What do I do with this? Oh, the dried biomass is a product. And that just gets torched. All right, level 3 speed mods. Right, are you going? Oh, no wastewater out. That's probably good to catch, right? Okay, so for the moment, we are enjoying the presence of vat brains. This guy's in the wrong spot. Okay. This actually produces quite a lot of wastewater, which is, despite its name, a valuable product. They get used for urea specifically. Alright. You guys fluttering. You're making them splats. That's good. That's good. That's good. All this is good. So it should double nanofibril production. And if I need more, well, we've got an empty block right here, ready for the purpose. I kind of want to see this join in. Where aren't these guys going? No plankton, because I didn't bring it over. That would be my fault. Kind of glad I looked. There. Now, of course, the next question is whether or not we have enough phytoplankton. Don't know if that's going to be true or not. Alright, we can check this off. More nanofibrils accomplished. Let's see. I guess I just watch it for a little bit. Bask in the glory. No, we have to go see the line go up. Nanofibrils over the last long time have been peaked at like 150 a minute. Now we're getting up, and it should go up again. It should go straight to 300 a minute. Pity I can't prod this. That would be fantastic. But you guys are still going. That's really what I'm worried about. I'm worried about this jamming and just walking away and then having to come back and fix it. But that's never happened before, right? There's splats coming down. They're going out right there. We're seeing them on both sides now. And everything is good down here as well, right? Everything pressurized. Wastewater not pressurized. Phytoplankton is pressurized. It's a shame that this is the best recipe for this. It really is. But what can you do? Alright, we should be seeing nanofibril for real now. Why are we going a full 300? I don't understand. See, like right there. Why aren't we sustained? Ah, there we go. Now we're moving higher. Okay. Okay, I have confidence that it will reach a full doubling. And off of that, all will be good. All right, now what? I guess we duck back and we look at pharmaceuticals again. And hopefully that is prepared for us to put a wormhole down. And there was something else I was going to do, right? So hard to remember. So many items on the stack. I really should just wander around checking everything all the time, especially with this caravan bug in place. All right, so we fixed this problem, and that's good. And this problem is also fixed because that's in stock. So this is okay. We still have to rework this area. Oh, you're still not done yet. Wow. Can you unload now? You still have cargo in you. Now, admittedly, the urea is probably forever. All right, now you move on. You are now empty. Go. Forget your old life. This is proceeding very low volume. I want to work all of this out if we can. But I'm not sure we're going to be able to. Well, we're going to keep this right here. Nice and spelled correctly. And I guess we're just going to walk away from that. We need to mess with sodium carbonate, right? Oh, we can do this too. Be more efficient with the materials I'm trying to consume faster. Isn't that brilliant? It even goes faster because it was at its limit before, and now it's making more faster, more better. What's on the belt? Oh, we're at our limit there too. All right, so all this is fine. I just have to come back in like an episode or two and try to put a bow on it. I wonder if this is going fast enough. I mean, this seems like it's doing fine. All right, don't think about this anymore. What we need to do is something sodium carbonate. I seem to remember that. And this was from back here. This is where it started. We needed to replace this and that, and we don't have that. We got two of these guys doing this. So we're going to do an experiment. Why are you doing this? And I want you to wait. And your buddy too. That's this guy, right? Are you empty? Not even a little bit. So we're gonna make a new wormhole-based sodium carbonate construction area. Why do I only have one here? No perfect samples are getting back around. That's what that means. Perfect samples are being completely consumed by everything by the time they get back around here. They're probably all going in for, oh, we have better ones right now. I think what we're going to do to help with this is we're going to go around and adjust all of this. Oh, our limit's L. Oh, we put it on a constant somewhere? Oh, where did we do that? Where do we define L? Here in this mess. No, 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 no. Right here? Yeah. L is going to be 20 instead. There we go. And that should increase it should basically double the amount of perfect samples being made. Unless one of these guys is a severe bottleneck. In which case, we'll have to do something about that. Yeah, it uses these to make crud when it can make crud. Alright, we're going to check back in on this later. We have to make a wormhole production area for sodium carbonate. Where should we stick this? I guess right in here somewhere. We can probably pick up one of these guys and just have this be wormhole construction area. I'm probably more comfortable with doing that, huh? Here, we'll do that right over on the edge. We'll do it from the other side forward. Because none of these accumulators are doing anything at our current power levels. And there's nothing to do with them, unfortunately. I should probably be worried about that U, but I'm not. It's probably phosphate glass again. Let's take a look at that. Phos. Alright, that's better. It's still a little wavy, but better. Much better. Hopefully this is going to be sustained now. We're still going to get our 3 per day. Just that 4th has, once more, slipped away. Illusionary. Man, this is a big factory. Oh, I should probably have gotten the buildings, too, before I just came to the area. Some days I am myself. Alright, all these things have to go away. These are all useless products at this point. It is rough to say, but it is true. So what we're going to be doing right now is we are going to be making a wormhole factory. Wormhole-based production. Right here. And you are going to be sodium carbonate. Sodium sulfate, excuse me. And you're going to be sodium carbonate. Yes. And so what we're going to do is we have limestone here, we have hydroxide in, we have coke in. Possibly not in enough amounts. Possibly. So, how do we make sulfate? There's 2 ways. Oh, okay, the problem with doing this over here is we have to get the liquids in. So maybe doing this here is not correct. So we need sulfuric acid in, and we have wastewater. Wastewater we can deal with. And that's a chem plant. Do I have one of you? I don't. We're going to see what happens when we speed this to the absolute stars. And then our other friend here, it makes waste carbon dioxide. That's really unfortunate. Oh, what's this do? Limestone, ammonia, and salt. No, salt solution is not what we're going to be doing. It's a nice waste consumption for salt solution, though. This is what we got to do. And it's a Lovecraft furnace. So we're going to prod these as high as we can. And we also have to get slurry out here. This was probably the wrong place to do this. So we'll just put this back and find a place more inside the factory. So I need a couple Lovecraft furnaces and I need a couple chem labs. And then it has to have connections in. Should probably be done. I should probably rip down a sodium carbonate maker and build this in its place. Though I kind of want to... Well, there was 2 white ones there? Wow. Those are old. Where are you? And I have to continue dunking these out. Because we're not going to need that many of them going forward. I need the inventory space more. Chem labs. We have them here. And then Lovecraft furnaces, we also have them here. So, oh, we had them in our inventory to begin with. All right, and then a lot of prod. We're even going to dedicate the good prod to this. So we need to find a spot. Really tempted to just rip down one of those areas. But there's so many whales moving in and out. Probably we'll use right here then. Because I know I'll be able to get to the lines we need fairly easily. And that's reserved for particle accelerator stuff. Alright, we'll do this. We'll try it over there. And then we'll see how high we can tune this to see if this is going to be a new paradigm or if it is just passing amusement. Could be either way. Not this. This is particle accelerators. It's amazing how big the factory is right now. Okay, here we are. We will once again restore the factory by putting the critical windmills in place. Once again, the world is saved. All right, so here we're going to be doing this. All right, so actually we're going to put you right in the middle. And you're going to be tuned to this channel. And we're going to do this. This guy right here. And you're going to have specific loading behavior. We're going to need you to do sulfate. Sodium sulfate. So this is just going to be sodium hydroxide. In fact, both of them will do that. There's no reason for both of it, but that's what we're doing. All right, in. And then we'll get the slurry in, and that'll be fine. And this is going to go as hard as it can. Full lines for everything. Massive prod. Probably not necessary. And then we're going to stick... Hold on. This right here. And you're doing... Wait, I guess it can be flush. And we're going to do something like this. And it's going to be like that. And you're going to need what? You need carbonate. So you need limestone and coke and sodium sulfate. So you're going to need 3. It's going to be limestone. This is just excellent for physical transformations. And it completely... Well, no, material sorting still has to exist for items that have waste products. But for everything that doesn't have waste products, yeah, this is kind of better. Okay. And we'll connect you through like there. And we'll connect that there to right there. And we'll make this work somehow. Oh, you need to have a in. It's like that. And we have to get rid of the wastewater. And then we need an in right here. And that's going to be our sodium carbonate. Alright, you are also going to get mega ultra prodded. Alright, so we have kind of a unit looking thing here. And we're going to plant this down and you're going to get great everything. And you are making 12 a second. You're only eating 6 a second and making 12 a second. We should probably... This is eating 65 a second of sodium hydroxide and a lot of everything else. So we should probably keep going, right? Big old don't stop, can't stop. Except in this case, it's can't help myself. Hopefully that doesn't cause interference up here, and it does not. Okay, so we're kind of at diminishing returns, right? This is making 26 a second when it can be supplied. I am not certain we can supply it. But That's going to be our secondary concern. And we could add 2 more, but they're... Here, let's just do it for completeness. 2, 2, 1, 1. Now, of course, we can go all the way and say we don't want to be prodded. And this makes 19 a second. What? Now it makes 29 seconds. So it's just better when it have prod instead of speed. That's weird. That is not what I would have expected. However, now we've got interference problems. Alright. Does this cause any problems? Here, I'm just going to have to look at everything, right? Because the 1-1s are so huge. Any interference? No. Why is this not going? Alright, there we go. So, we have this basic unit. And I'm going to just go with this basic unit right now. This is going to go right here. And we're going to... Is this going to leap across? Yes. Is it going to cause me a problem? Not really, no. I mean, what's a gigawatt now every once in a while? Okay. And so I can hang more off of here if I want to. I should probably plan for that, right? And this is making 20, this is making 30, and this is eating half of that, essentially? No. This thing needs to be different. You can be just down there. Anyway, what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to settle it on a correct location here. It's like right there. Probably best. Maybe. I'm not committing to this, by the way. But I did set it down to make sure it would work. I want to just see this machine work first. Oh, we have just a little bit of interference. You know what? I'm just going to let that go, right? It's this guy. Gotta get moved up by just a couple squares. Did that do anything? No. Big beacon. So big. Actually, really and truly, so big. So I can just turn this on right now, huh? Just put on slurry. This doesn't actually work. I'll have to come down like that. And we'll see if this machine actually does what I want it to. What's the problem points? What? No one saw that. Didn't happen. Not real. Okay, so... Oh, we needed to help it out. There we go. Alright, so... This... Oh, we suppose we have to deal with all this, and then all that, so we're not ready. Why is no coke flowing? This is interesting. We're gonna have to go get more coke. Alright, let's deal with the water first. This makes a lot of wastewater every second. Can I just take it to the outfall? We know we have to be outfalling over here, right? That was part of the purpose of building in this area. Where is the wastewater going? That's this. Oh, it's heading this way. Alright, never mind. Science still going. I have to say, I'm highly entertained right now, which is difficult for 1,400 hours in a run. It's almost 15. We're going to be seeing the next Reddit post coming up pretty soon. And then we can stick an outfall over here, right? Just like right here. Outfall. Do I have one? Yes. I tend to have these. Alright. I just said outfall. Into the minty green water. And this can... Oh. Okay. 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 Alright, and this does not enough a second. So I guess we gotta do 2 of them. Actually, we should probably speed them. Which involves this button right here. Why am I running out? Why aren't these guys bringing me more? This doesn't work? You can't speed them? Oh, you can't speed them. That's kind of tragic. Oh, they can't be sped. So I'm going to need 2 of them for every one of these. Well, 1.5 for every one of these. All right, now we have to get rid of our waste CO2. This we are going to have to run the line straight back into this. So first off, head for the border. Second off, go this way. Okay. And this is CO2, but it is not waste CO2. It is very important not to get those concepts confused, because then you're risking jams from dealing with waste products like you're treating the waste product like primary production. That's no good. All right, so we have to come up and drag down waste CO2, which is absolutely not cooperating. Right here. Good. Where are we in the episode? Yeah, I don't think we're getting into uplifting today, boys. I don't think that's gonna happen. Oh, we did this in a terrible spot, too. Okay. Over here. No, not ready yet. So the last thing to do is hook up sulfuric, which I have caused myself great problems with. Great job. Great work. Fantastically done. Now we have to have a sulfuric line around here somewhere. We are never far from a sulfuric line. Can we go straight north and find one? Yes. Yes. Alright, we'll do that. And I don't want to... Oh. We cannot do this. Oh. We have caused ourselves more problems than I realized. And this is a bad look for what I'm trying to accomplish right here. And this is just getting worse. Probably should have done this differently. Probably are running into scalability problems. Probably this is all going to come crashing down, leaving me the sole master over an empire of tears. It's okay. Yeah, I went to high school prom too. Let's go this way. Let's go... I'm probably causing myself problems once again. But just to be completely fair, this entire area is surprisingly pipe dense. like I'm running into an issue roughly every single block. Right there. Okay. Good. And then... Oh, it's actually going. I didn't want that to happen. Alright, so... it's kind of working, I guess. We need to get more sodium hydroxide into the system so that it can exit the system faster, and more coke into the system so it can exit the system faster. Why are we doing this? For dextrine and also for just experiments. At least it's centralizing this in the... Alright, let's just use our brains. Let's use our thinkers for a second. This makes 30 a second. This also is making 30 a second. That's kind of odd. Yeah, it's 30 and 30 from these two machines. And if we go here, what are we getting roughly? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's 12 of these. So this is 36. And this is making a lot less. 28, 24, excuse me. So this is making more. But it's with many, many more buildings. This is what the mega basers are talking about. All right, let's go put some pull on this on the other end. By which I mean, let's go add a wormhole to make dextrine. We're going to run out of wormholes soon. And that's bad because I'm becoming highly addicted to them. We're going to have to prioritize those alongside intelligent units as our most precious creations of the factory. You might actually have to get preference for perfect samples, even above science. Do you hear me? This is where the depths of my heresy have brought me. I can just run a line from right there. There's no need to use another one. All right, these guys have stopped. They've been stopped. Oh, why don't you drop? I want you to do this again. Right there. All right, I want you to wait. Okay, go to the next one. I want you to drop and drop and drop. All right, better. And you do it all again too. I want you to be completely empty. I will reuse this other wormhole. We only want half lines anyway. So what we'll do is this. We want urea and the green box, right? So we'll get 2 outserters here. And you will be urea. And you will be the green box. And this will be like so and like so. Only how do we plug that in over there? So I guess it's not like that. It's like that instead. And then bump bump. Alright. There we go. Now we have a pull. We're going to have to work on sodium hydroxide. Now we just have to get it over there. And then deal with the rest of our problems. And then we have to deal with all the rest of our personal problems. Oh, nice. We have more to uplift now. We are at a prod psi for our third tech, which we will get to today. This will be finished by then. Assuming the Vatverines hold out. I'm assuming, and I guess they will. It seems like something that might be real, right? Then from right there into right there, in fact. Alright, you guys are done. You've had your chance. I wonder if they're crossed. They are crossed. That's actually kind of bad. Because, they shouldn't be crossed. It's going to cause problems. It's going to be just at the end of the line. We're going to get all sodium carbonate. All right, we will wait. We'll just pick everything up and shove it in. And then we should upgrade all of these with better prod and better speed, too. And push our bottleneck slightly in a different direction. All right, I knew this day would come. We're going to have a lot of trash to put away here. See, look, it's just double green at this point. That's no good. Pick it all up to here. Oh, I suppose this was a little faster, huh? Okay. And then I want to strip you of everything that makes you unique and who you are. Then I will rebuild whatever I like on the wreckage. Alright. Fortunately, it's not taking everything. Alright, so that's good. Now you can be picked up. You are no longer part of this process. And then you can be picked up. You are no longer... Oh, okay, that was bad. All right, now we have more issues to solve. Wonderful. I mean, truly wonderful, right? Because without this, the game would be over and our life would be once again empty and meaningless. So it's good that I made an enormous mess right there, causing myself great shame, embarrassment, inconvenience, and sadness. It's good, right? Of course it's good. Now pick it all up, monkey. Pick it up and make it better again. Alright, so this is representing production right there. This little one at a time. Here, let's zoom back in. Zoom out. Okay, it's the opposite of what I said. We're going to zoom out, and instead we're going to look right here. So this is just going as fast as possible. If I want more, I got to put another one down, which, to be clear, I'm probably going to do. I'm probably going to put another chem lab right here, and then like 2 more of these guys. And then we're going to try to solve this problem for once, for now, and forever. But I have to go get more supplies before I do that. Here, before we mess with that, let's just go get rid of our mistake. It's okay. We will fix God's mistake now. No one will ever know. Okay. Oh. And I've caused another mistake. Good. Good. And I want to go here. This is where I am. You take that. That's the last of it. Maybe I can get rid of all this. Nice. And there's still all this. And I'm probably just going to walk away from it. Funny how that works, right? Alright, so now we have to keep going. Because we're not done. I wonder why it's stopping. Not done. We need 21 mixers. That one's going to be pretty hard to do, I think. Then we are going to spam speed. We are going to spam prod. And we're just going to call this area a little more done than it was before. Is that good enough for everybody here? Is anyone going to complain? Oh, we don't have any blue mixers in here. Alright, makes our job substantially harder. Why am I not flooded? Oh, I do. I did get flooded with a lot more prod 3s. Oh, that's so nice. They're not quite free yet. But they're at the point where they are at hand for when the hour calls. All right, just grab both of you. Let's go. So, ground-based dinosaurs, we're not recovering from a pathfinding interruption wander. Possibly in conjunction with the slow queue in some way. I'm not actually sure about that one. I'll have to investigate. I'm gonna have to move today. I have high ambitions for today. I gotta go from station to station. Probably should have checked to see what production was before. And then one of you want to use right there. It's a 5-3. Oh, I've got a whole new world for you, friend. Yeah, we'll use that, sure. Does it hit everything? No. Does it hit everything it needs to? Yes. And now it's making just an astonishing amount of this stuff. I don't think this is going to be our bottleneck anymore. Now the problem, of course, is this was just, everything was scaled around this. I really should be upgrading these as well. So let's see what this was. You needed 5 of those and 1 of those. So I probably need to upgrade these 2, huh? That would probably be the intelligent thing. There. Probably can't get rid of it all right now. But I probably should do this. If you see it, you should do it. Right, I need 8 of them, so all the way back to base. I should consider energy drink for this, but it takes so much time. It's like I keep going faster, but it's becoming, the base keeps getting bigger in response. It's like adding more lanes on a highway. You think, oh, this is going to solve our problems forever. It doesn't work like that. You're not taking into account basic human behavior. I'm just going to build bigger if I can get to places faster. You can only really assure that the engineer will not build something in a place he cannot get to. Unfortunately, and with a flat map like this, especially in a post-biter situation like we're in, the only way you can really defend against that is by putting. Why aren't you putting in? Oh, because I'm hitting the wrong button. Okay. We must defend against the engineer by making it so incredibly boring to get to the work site that he just doesn't bother. I can see that as being a legit strategy. Alright, so these guys are going super duper fast now, and they're more prodded, and I think I'm just going to call it right here, because now this is no longer a bottleneck in any way. We have a lot of secondary problems we have to look at. But we're going to leave this alone for the moment. Let's take a look at Nanofib. Oh, that is not what I want to see. This is actually a satiation curve, though we're not making it that fast. I don't believe it. What is going on here? You are not going because no wastewater can be gotten rid of. Alright. That's kind of terrible. So we are having a wastewater problem. And here at the wastewater treatment area, we obviously don't need any urea. So it should be kicking into here. Why aren't you... No, this is what it should be doing. And this line is completely full because we're out of chlorine here. Oh. Interesting. I want to say this is me clipping a line. No. We have an actual chlorine shortage. Well, that's going to crush the entire factory. Yeah. Great. All right, before we take care of that, let's go finish our other work over at pharmaceuticals. And then we'll try to address the chlorine crisis. And that's probably going to be the end of the episode. We're not even finished with the wormhole, because we have to get more of everything into the wormhole in order to produce sodium carbonate at a correct rate. But maybe it's just going to be full up for right now and I should just leave it. And this is going to go for a long, long time. All right, so we just have to not finish with pharmaceuticals. It's just going to have to live on here for a substantial period of time until all of the collagen and everything gets used. And that is going to take a while because it's very efficient. Okay, let's talk about chlorine. We need to talk about chlorine. And chlorine comes from tholins nowadays, right? We get it from space. And this is, in fact, going. Tholins is not very pressurized. Okay, I can see that rising and falling, crashing out. So we have our rocket. It's ready to go. Oh, one just launched. One just launched and this all came down. And tholins is not pressurized at all. We need more tholins. Okay. Okay, we can do that. It should help quite a few things. If I actually... So we're also getting chlorine from blood, but that's... I could be prodding this, but the purpose is to destroy... Oh, wow. We're full up on blood, too? Like, super duper full up? That's kind of intriguing. No. What is this? Oh, is this just... Chlorine is supposed to be used for blood here? Is this a primary use of blood and we're treating this as a primary consumer? I don't understand. This doesn't seem correct to me. Where is our blood bin? The bin... Oh, blood. No. Don't... Okay, we walked right by it, obviously. Obviously. Blood. Alright, we have plenty of blood available. We have no overflow blood going. So, is this place really and truly just direct blood consumer? I'm not sure if I agree with this. I am agreeing with it making chlorine, but... Anyway, we were going to look at tholins, right? Let's not get distracted too badly. So... we have found our bottleneck. We need more prototholins. Do we have better buildings here for this yet? Like blue buildings? No. I can research it, though. And we can also speed this to the stars. Alright, so what do we got? We need how many red ones? We need 21 red ones. Okay, let's go do that. And then, of course, we will speed it with speed modules, and that will be that. And maybe that will address part of our problem, maybe? Tholins are not even anywhere here, are they? No, I never even hold them in for any purpose. Which means we're probably gonna have exactly 21. It's gonna be nice. So, Tholins atmospheric extractor. You can have one left. And then we're just gonna drop an enormous speed booster on it. And that will be that. Hopefully that will solve all our Tholin problem. I'm not afraid to put down another field of them somewhere. I'll do it. Right there. And these guys, I guess? You? It's hard to see where the balloons are coming from. And this. Okay. There. Caught them all. Alright, so you're producing now at 44 a second. Oh, there's one more. So we can help with this. Yes? 44 a second. We can pump that up. Here, you even get the really good stuff. 5-3. It hits everybody. And now it's at 140 a second. Okay. Let's just take a look at that. Proto-Tholins. So this would be satiation right here. And apparently we needed more. Production had occasional draws greater than... consumption had greater draws than production occasionally. So here we are at 160k. So this is times 5-ish. Good. So why aren't we going? Explain this. This guy is not here. Okay. This is a deeper problem. Keeping this guy supplied. What can I do about this? Because this is all high-tech stuff. It's not wormhole stuff. Do I just have to do an additional whale here? Do I need to do one whale for rocket fuel? That's what I'm going to do. One whale dedicated for rocket fuel. Like right here. And then you're going to do everything but rocket fuel. I hope you don't have any on you. No, you do. You've already grabbed it. Alright, so from now on, no more rocket fuel for you. Right there. And I feel like I'm encroaching a little bit, which is bad. This will be good. The thing that's bulkiest will have a dedicated... and I'll have to rework all of the ratios for the other whale. And this guy will be very efficient because he's just moving between two different points. There we go. Okay, so like that. Alright, so we're going to get our rocket fuel like that. Not right now, but eventually. Just like note that in your head. So this is definitely the biggest problem. This guy having to come through here. We're even going to help. There, third tech of the day. Wonderful. We're still not really getting ahead, mind you. But we are... Well, no, engineering is falling farther and farther behind as research continues to make bold progress. Here, zinc me. And this is what we do for the beginning next episode. So what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to steal all this stuff. I'm just going to throw it in there. I'm going to steal all this. I'm going to throw it in there. Now hopefully this guy will be here soon. And then I want you to do a wait. Because you have to be reworked. Like so. Yeah. Alright. And now we wait. Here. I need to do something. You sit here. Alright. Fixed my problem. It wasn't a big problem. Alright, so I really need this guy to be here. Where are you? You are close, actually. Then we're going to rework all of this based on new inventory space. And hopefully Tholins will be more. Here, we can probably see a neat graph for that. Tholin. While we wait, we'll also go through over everything we love most. Right? Yeah. This is not what we want to see. This is bad. All right. Let's go over everything we love most. First off, we love Intelligent Unit. Actually, no. Sorry. It's been replaced in my heart by Wyrmhole. We have 4 wormholes right there. Okay, so good. So upping the amount of perfect samples being produced will likely... It's probably producing wormholes faster than I can use them now. Watch this space. How are we doing here? Oh, big sad. And here we got another. We have a looming problem here as well. Should probably trace this back to see what's going on with it. You need super alloy, and that's on the way. So let's just assume that's fine for the moment. No problem, right? I could probably speed super alloy if I wanted more. And we need more of this stuff, which is, again, more bio battery, which is nanofibrils, which is down. Okay, so all of that is contained. More importantly, our buddies here. Give me all of this. Put it all up there before that guy comes back. It's a rocket. It's a pretty rocket going into space. Okay. Okay, and now... right there. And you have stuff on you, I will take it away from you. Wait, I shouldn't have done that. Never mind. Take it back. This is for you. That's for you. What was it? All of this too? Sure. All right. We now have to make a whale based on new findings. Okay, first off, this gets taken off. What we want is now, we want 1 accumulator. We need 10 LDS. We need 5 solar panel. We need 30 carbon fib, 35 red circuit, and then the Tholins are here. So what is our number? You are 200, 100, 10, 50, 50. This only stacks to 10. Ugly. So this is 50, and then 90, and then 95. No. 50, 90, 120, 133, 135. So our number is 900, 135. Our number is 60. So 100 accumulators, 1200 LDS, 300 of you, 1800 of you. I think that's right. Yeah, that is right. Okay. And then 25 times 60. I mean, it's probably right? And this is our new ratios. Okay, what are you doing? You want to go get 100 of these. Why don't I... Oh, speed modules are for something different. Like, we need more LDS than that. Because it has to be making rocket parts as well. Well, we're getting more now, so... Let's just pretend this is okay. Review it in a second. Carbon fib, we need more than that. And you are more than that. I'm pretty sure I have to watch this after this. Alright, so let's review. So this whale is, it's 1, 3, 27, 35, 40, 53, 83. Okay. That's all right. We're going to add a few more of you just to cover that. And I'm assuming that'll be fine. All right, let's line this up. So 1500. And then this is not real anymore. And this is 100. And you are 300. That's 1815. All right, and then you don't wait anymore. All right, I wish you luck. Wait, speed modules only go to... Okay, that won't matter. There's still room. I'll have to check on it, but I'm pretty sure it's all okay. All right, rocket ready to go. Should really consider just spamming better prod here. You need... Oh, you need rocket fuel too? Really? That was probably known to someone who wasn't me. But luckily, this is essentially infinite rocket fuel. Why aren't you doing the thing? Oh, because of the problem. The thing with the problem with the thing. Okay. Hit that button. Do we need anything more here? Yeah, let's just speed this up just in case. I can't prod it. And we shouldn't speed it up that much. Oh, and you guys get upgraded. Yeah, that's a lot better. Probably we need more than this even, but there's no way to put more in. I suppose I could scooch the entire thing over and start using stack inserters or... Yeah, stack inserters. Alright, there we go. Tholins in space. Next up, it's wondering if I need to put even more capsules in the system. We're not going to wonder that. We're just going to assume it's true. Actually, that's a little dangerous what I just did. Not a lot dangerous, but a little dangerous. I wonder how many... I really, really wonder why dogs never land here. What are we waiting on? That, I'm not even going to think about it. There's too much broken right now. And then we have 3 capsules together, and we're just processing the rest. And if we want more, we need to increase speed here. That's the bottleneck at the moment. Alright, we have to keep an eye on this. We're not finished here. We're not finished with that. I mean, at least those aren't anything broken. Did I leave anything broken? We're at end of episode right now. I know there's a lot left to do. But is there anything just outright broken at the moment? I can't think of anything. I really should just put more parts here. Well, it doesn't save that much. It saves a little. The fact that it's already mega prodded is really good. It's not a bottleneck, so maybe I should just not think about it. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm kind of just waiting for this, right? Here, let's just make a note. Check on Tholins whale. Make sure it's not jammed. Let's check on antimony, since we spent a lot of time today. trying to make sure that this was going correctly. This is now no longer the bottleneck. This is now the bottleneck. And all of this is now going at speed. Is this backing up? Is this doing okay? It is not backing up. But it is in stock. Here, let's go back to City Center. Let's go empty our inventory. And then let's check around for everything. And then after that, we're going to do recap. That's going to be end of episode. Not a great episode, honestly. We didn't go surging forward into brand new areas. We can go look at all of our gambling for plants. That'll be pleasant. Check on all of those, see how they're doing. Look at look at trees growing, feel a sense of fleeting pride. 24 are prod 3s. Those have to go somewhere. All right. Is that good? No. That good? Yeah, not quite. Okay. No. Okay. Done. Done. All right, let's check on everything that matters. Then we'll recap. First thing that matters, science. Science is full up. Science is going. We have an alert. So we'll go check on that. We've been watching Universal Religion flicker on and off the entire episode. So, we thought we fixed it better. We didn't. We need cotton gut products. And that's super alloy, ultimately. Here, we have to put that down. More super alloy, question mark? Because we can probably look at this, huh? Super alloy. Is this peg? It's pretty well pegged. Probably just need to increase the amount. Unfortunate, but true. Where are you, super alloy? We have one guy waiting to drop and two coming, so we're just, it's doing well. It's just not making enough. And there's no better way to make it, right? It's like, this is the best way. How much of this is in the wormhole? Not enough, I think. This is made locally. This is made locally. That could be made locally, but I think it's brought in. This is in the wormhole. That should be. These three should not. That probably should be. This guy should not. Yeah, limestone is brought in. I guess I just have to speed all of this up and try to make the whales more efficient. This guy hasn't ever had any sinking problems, so that's good. Maybe there's this weird relationship between distance traveled and whether or not the sinking window is in the time I have to put in for it to wait. Anyway, other things what we love. This, which is the same problem as before. It's going to lead me right back to nanofibrils, which is chlorine, which we probably just took care of, but we have to check on. Yeah, nanofibs. Nanofibs are ultimately right here. They're being made, but wastewater is still a problem. Probably will remain a problem until we have a really strong pull on, urea. So is this not going at all? Still not going. All right, we need this to go. For that, we need more chlorine production. So we take a look at that. Chlorine's been a eternal problem. At no point has chlorine ever been good or easy. It's like, no, it's always been bad. I guess we have to wait for Tholins to save the day. This guy stuck? Looks like he is very stuck on red circuit. That's great. There's a bunch coming. We're going to put that down. Investigate red circuit. At the very least, we can concentrate this in a mega prod area. Double the productivity. I mean, literally double the amount of red circuits we get. But I see 2 empty belts here, which is kind of curious. Why isn't this being made? That's because we need rayon, I think? Rayon? No, nylon. And that is... no blood meal again? I wouldn't have thought that that would be a problem anymore. Blood meal. I thought we had silenced this issue, and this was blood related. Yeah, we're crashing out real hard here over blood. And that raises the question of what this thing is doing down here. This is... see, now we're getting into all sorts of fluids that I need more of, and I don't understand how they're being allocated. We need blood for chlorine. This is true. Maybe if this is actually primary chlorine production, then it needs to be more careful with its ingredients. So, okay. Investigate and efficiency blood chlorine. This is all just making more and more chores for me next time. Yeah, and Tholins aren't going to go until that goes. Because this guy's stuck on red circuits. This is a big, intertwined problem. Should I look at anything more? Oh yeah, we're going to check on our gambling. First off, trees. Not gambling here, but... look how many nice trees we have. This is going to do wonderful things for power production. Let's see if we've made a proper number of biomass power plants in purple. Have we? We've made 4. Okay, never mind. We need more intelligent unit. Alright, so that's more aspirational than anything else. Factory still not going super great. Oh, we need to go put more Relesia. Oh, we've got 3 super flowers, though. That's lucky. We're not done, but we're most of the way there. That's lucky. We do have 2 ultra potatoes here. We only need 1. Here, let's just shut this down. There. There, it'll run out of that guy and that'll be it. Good. Good. Potatoes can move forward. This is building itself up to the next level. Those could be used elsewhere. And guar? Were we gambling for guar? No, we were building up guar production, and we are still doing that. That's good. Grod? Gambling for grod. Why doesn't it look like it's gone very, very slowly. Very slowly indeed. Because we're at the speed of these guys. This might be going on for many episodes. Just many. It takes 10 seeds to have a shot. And it's going to get worse. It's going to get slower. This is kind of a forever machine right here. This is like a 100 episode experiment. And they're already Swamp Mark IIIs. There isn't a lot I can do here to make this faster. Maybe this step should just be faster. This 80-second step is maybe a bit too harsh. Yeah, for a harvesting step, I'd say yes. But then it doesn't really matter because this is also 80 seconds. Anyway, the machine runs. Pay no attention to it. And then over here, magic mushrooms? No, not a single one yet. Why isn't this going? Oh, it is going. Why isn't this going? Need more spores? So these guys occasionally go, but why isn't this one going? Are you putting this in this box? Oh, to get more Relissia to feed, and it all just goes. Okay. Alright, so this is just broken. It's broken probably at this step. This should have output priority to the right. You know? But why has it stopped from here? No, wait, that's just the output. Oh, because the input right here is right there. So yes, this should have been back here. We'll fix it eventually. But output priority to the right also resolves it. Assuming that this will ever relinquish its grasp, which it won't. But at least this is going to a good... Once this fills up... Alright, let's not pay attention to that. It was just another day of chores. Oh, let's look at our new structure. Our new mega base style structure. So that's full up and that's not going at all. Why? No coke. See, we have to do that right there. We need more coke and more hydroxide for the wormhole. No, wormhole. So it is coming through every once in a while. Just nowhere near enough. Okay, see, it had a little... It had some moments right there. And if we go and look up here... Yeah. So what can be done about this? Oh, we have a general coke problem now because of this. Investigate coke production. See, I had thought we were almost done with this mod, but more and more I'm beginning to think that there is a long road ahead of me still. You know? Primary coke production not satisfying. Just don't look at anything. Don't look at anything. There's so much left to do. So much left to improve. I could rush ahead, I think, flag PV and just call it done, but the factory wouldn't be good enough at that point. The factory just would not be enough. Okay. Okay. All right, screenshot. Okay, what did we do today? Well, we got completely derailed. We started off this episode with some fantastic boasts about how much uplifting we were going to do, and we ended up doing none of that. What's happening more and more is I'm reworking the just the logistics of everything around wormholes, and that's taking time. This is time that should be used to make forward progress, but at the same time, I'm enjoying myself, so why would I complain? Again, restating, it is astonishing that 1,500 hours into this run, I am reworking basic logistics in a new way and enjoying myself. Pyanodons is a just stunning mod set. It really is. There's not many games out there that have captured my attention for this long. I kind of want to go play Path of Exile again. Don't talk to me about that, though. I'm a filthy Minions player. Anyway, we fixed a lot of stuff. We made a lot of stuff different. We built an experiment right here where we are trying to just run single buildings as fast as possible attached to a wormhole. We're having trouble with supply right now, which we're going to have to address. Not really sure what the plan is there. We have some problem with coke. We had problems with Tholins. We had problems with pharmaceuticals. There were problems all over the place. Nothing really critical. We hit our 3rd tech today. Didn't get the 4th, but we hit 3. Vat brains were having problems, but that's apparently done now. I'm sitting on a whole bunch of prod 3 mods, and I'm not sure what to do with them. Everything's pretty great. Like, there's no real problems. The factory continues to evolve. I wish I could find time in between the chores to actually push forward progress. Maybe I should just restrict myself to 1 hour of chores a day. 1 hour of chores, 1 hour of progress. 1 hour of chores, 1 hour of progress. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Anyway, I am now done. Thank you very much, everyone. Talk to you all later. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.